All right, everyone. I hope you're having a great weekend. Here we are with part 2 of the top 10 cryptos that you should be looking at if you want to earn a fantastic return. Not only that, that I believe is going to survive this winter and thrive in the next bull market. We're not talking about something that you're going to put $100 in and run up 50,000%. We're talking about good, solid coins that I see surviving this winter and moving forward that's got an edge on so many of the other coins. So let's get into it. Next on our list, and remember, this is in no particular order, but next on our list is going to be Polkadot. Let's go to the screen. So we got Polkadot here. Current price right around $6.46. I think this is a fantastic price. Polkadot very much in the realm with one of the coins we talked about yesterday, which was Chainlink. Now, Polkadot has some very kind of individual things going on with it that makes me really like the program overall. But one of the things that I like about it, and the reason it made this list, is it is beat down more than a lot of the other coins out there. As you can see, Polkadot has already had an all-time high of $55.13, and yet we're just sitting at under $6.50. Now, when I was doing my calculations, it was sitting at $6.48, and based on that price, $1,000 would buy you 154.3 Polkadot. Now, that's a pretty good number. If you just got back up to the previous high of 55.13, you're looking at turning your $1,000 into $8,506.55, which is a return on investment of 651%. Now, that is pretty impressive. I also wanted to go over kind of the accumulation phase. You know, anything on Polkadot under about, let's say $9. I'd say anything under $9 is a really good price range. And anything under $6 is just, to me, a fantastic price. But that's where I kind of see Polkadot. And then, if you look at Polkadot, we looked at Chainlink yesterday. You know, a lot of the people out there estimating where this could go, the analysts, they're looking for both Polkadot and Chainlink to potentially reach up around $70. And this is not the outside. This is not the analyst that's most outside the box, but the average consensus. And so if we look at Polkadot reaching $70, $70 times 154.3 gives us a grand total of $10,801, which is a 980% gain on our investment. Now, that's pretty incredible. So if you thought yesterday's list was the creme de la creme, you better be checking out today's, because these coins are going to be worth a fortune if they play out the way a lot of people are anticipating, me included. So let's get on to our next coin on the list, and that is going to be Avalanche. Now, Avalanche is another coin that I like a lot. It's currently sitting at $6.96. And if you look at Avalanche's all-time high, it has been up to $147.50. Now, that's a pretty good price range on that. I definitely like Avalanche. Anywhere under about $30 is probably a really good price. Now, we're not talking about swing trading, but if you're looking to hold this and get that run, anything under 30 to me is a pretty good price range. And anything under about $18 is a fantastic price range. So I believe that we're in a fantastic price range right now on Avalanche. Now, when I figured this up, it was at $16.95, and at $16.95, $1,000 would buy you, find it on my paperwork here, 59 Avalanche. Now, 59 Avalanche, if we run back up to our previous high, you're looking at a grand total of $8,702.50, which is an ROI of 770%. Now, that's pretty impressive, but the interesting part about this is when you start looking at that price range of other coins that's kind of broke and hit kind of that $150 mark, usually kind of the next resistance line is right around 300. So if we look at the potential of Avalanche running up to around $300 a coin, you're looking at a $17,700 return on your $1,000. That is 1,670% ROI, which is an absolutely insane gain that you could be looking at in as little as the next 3 years. That's pretty incredible. Oh, but let's not stop there. Let's move on to the third coin. This is a coin that I like a lot. I think it'll do well moving forward. And at the price point, who wouldn't want to get into it? Let's talk about. So the next coin we're going to be looking at is HBAR. Now, HBAR is currently sitting at just over 6 cents. And I think that HBAR has a lot of potential moving forward. You know, it's speculated that it could be ISO compliant, which would be great for this coin moving up into the future. Again, we're sitting at barely over 6 cents, and yet this thing's had an all-time high of over 57 cents. Now, with HBAR sitting at only 6 cents, you're talking about $1,000 could buy you 16,655 coins. Now, with that kind of coins under your belt, you're looking at running back up to only 57 cents flat, would turn your $1,000 into $9,493.35. That is a whopping ROI of 849% on your money for a little 6-cent coin. That's pretty incredible. Not to mention the fact that it's rumored that this could be ISO compliant. If that happens, then that could catapult this coin forward even further, and I could see this coin easily running up toward that $1 mark. So let's say conservatively 90 cents. If HBAR would run up to 90 cents, you would turn your $1,000 investment into $14,989.50. That is a whopping return of 1,399% ROI on your investment. That is huge. Oh, mercy. These coins just keep getting better. If you're not excited about making this kind of money, you're watching the wrong channel, because this channel, I try to give you the facts of what I'm looking at and where I see things going, and I only talk about things that I'm investing in personally. We're not talking theory. We're not just saying, hey, the numbers look great, because there's lots of coins that, you know, people will tell you is going to run up 10,000%, possibly. These are coins that I believe has what it takes to survive this crypto winter and thrive in the next bull market. Speaking of which, let's talk about one of my favorite coins, and that is going to be Algorand. Let's take a look at Algorand. Now, I absolutely love Algorand. Algorand is one of those ISO compliant coins. It's already on the list, and Algorand has fantastic potential. We've made a lot of money just day trading Algorand, buying it down around 30 to 31 cents, running it up, selling it at 34, 36 cents. We're currently sitting at 34 cents. And to me, anything, if you're wanting to accumulate Algorand, anything under about 40 cents is a great price. And of course, anything down around 30 cents is a fantastic price. Now, we've already seen Algorand hit an all-time high of $2.82. And at the current price, at 34 cents, which again, I would personally like to buy it a little cheaper than that. But even at 34 cents, you're looking at $1,000 buying you 2,941 Algorand. If that just runs back up and meets its high, then you're looking at turning $1,000 into $8,293.62. That's roughly a 729% ROI on that trade. And as I said, I see Algorand running higher than that. I would say Algorand has a very good chance of hitting $3.50, if not $5. But at $3.50, you're looking at turning your $1,000 into $10,293.50. That is a whopping 929% gain. And this is one of those coins, like, when I say almost 1,000% gain, like, I feel super confident that this coin could achieve that. If we listed all the coins that we're going over in this list, Algorand would be in the very top of those for coins that I believe is going to do well in the next bull market. So if you're trying to compare risk, I don't think any of these coins are overly risky, but this would have to be one of the safest ones. Now, let's talk about the last coin, and this coin has huge potential, so I hope you stuck around to the end. Let's get into it. We are going to be looking at Stellar Luma, which is XLM. Now, this is another coin that we have day traded a lot. We've bought it down around 10 cents, ran it up, sold it around 12 cents, made 20% gains over and over with this coin. I absolutely love it. And this one is in the main body of the ISO 20022, which is, if you haven't heard of that, that is actually being pushed through by SWIFT, which is our current cross-border payment system. So one of the biggest barriers to entry into cryptocurrencies is the fact of banks fighting them in so many ways. But XLM, along with XRP, is actually in the main body of two of the coins that they are looking at using in the future for cross-border payments to replace the SWIFT system. So these coins essentially have the banks backing them, and that speaks volumes for where this could go in the future. So let's look at XLM for a second. At the current price, which in my opinion is a little bit high, I do believe it's down cheap enough that you could accumulate at 13 cents. I'm not saying not to buy at 13 cents because I do believe that's in an accumulation stage, but down around 10 cents is the sweet spot, and we've seen it hit that a lot of times. But even at 11 to 12 cents, you're going to shave a lot off when you're talking about buying this. However, current price, 13 cents, 1,000 of them buys you 7,692. And at that price, let me put you back over here on, because we haven't talked about where we've hit a high of. We've hit a high of 94 cents. So 94 cents times 7,692 gives us a return on our $1,000 of $7,230.48, which is a 623% ROI. Now, we just noted that this coin is in the main body of that bill to be able to use this as cross-border payments. So with that being said, I see this coin hitting $2 relatively easily by the time that starts going through. It was supposed to go through the end of this year, first of next year. It got pushed back. Now they're talking about going through in 2025, which is actually good news because that lines up right with when we should be in full swing of the next bull market, which could just absolutely catapult this to who knows where. But at $2, you're looking at a return on your money of $15,384. That is a 1,438% ROI. That's huge. Now, if you think that's great, I want you to listen to this for a second. Now, that was buying them all at 13 cents. If you accumulated them down, not even at 10 cents, but just 11 cents, which I think is very doable to catch, at 11 cents, $1,000 would buy you 9,090 XLMs. And if that ran up to just $2, which, as we said, we've seen XRP climb well up over $2, and now this is getting pushed right in there with it to be used as cross-border payments, so we could easily see that kind of price action. But at $2 flat, you're looking at turning your $1,000 into $18,180, which is a massive 1,718% ROI. Now, there is your top 10 coins that I see moving forward. If you just took and started dollar cost averaging into these, I'm not a financial advisor, but what I am saying is I wouldn't necessarily just run out and lump sum into them. However, if you're holding them long term, you're going to do well. I mean, if a person just dropped $1,000 on all 10 of these coins, put $10,000 on them, waited 3 years, chances are you're going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars off of these coins. And bare minimum, I mean, we're looking at right at a 9 or 10x on your money. And that's pretty incredible, especially for the normal investor that's not used to getting that much money out of 10 years of investing, let alone just 3. But the really crazy thing is we've still got probably another 12 months or so before the coins really start taking off, getting ready for that next Bitcoin halving, which means that there's lots of opportunity for these coins to be accumulated over the next few months. You don't have to have that much money right up front. Start putting $25 a week into some of these coins. You can pick and choose the ones that you like. In fact, I'm going to do another video talking about the coins that I see as being my absolute favorite, the least amount of risk that you could possibly have investing into crypto and still looking at these kind of returns. I'll be getting that video out here soon, and I'm going to dive into each of these coins a little bit deeper over the next few days, 1 or 2 at a time, and get that information out there, why I believe in them so much, and kind of what space they fit into, because a lot of these coins, everybody thinks it's cryptocurrency and it's all competing, but these coins are in their own little space, and that limits who they're competing against. And it's the ones in each space that's going to do well. That's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this 2-part series. Until next time, be blessed. And remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.